Welcome back to another video. Today I'm joined again by my co-host, Stan Stanley. Poor guy is subject to a barrage of sawdust as he sits right below my miter saw. So when the saw's running, he's getting coated, but he's always happy to be here. Today I want to talk a little bit about what seems like it's going to be a bit of an oversight slash legal debacle in the future. So there's a company out there, fairly large, that makes a lot of vehicles, called Tata Motors. I believe they're in India, and they are one of the largest auto manufacturers in the world. I know a lot of people in North America haven't heard of them, but I believe they bought Jaguar and Land Rover off of Ford. If my memory serves me correctly, I believe that's how the transaction all went. So we are somewhat familiar with their products. They are huge. They probably build more cars than anybody else, by far. So they are coming out with the Sierra SUV. Now, being on the North American side of the car market, you can understand why that would be a slight issue for one company in particular, General Motors. General Motors has the GMC Sierra. They've been running the Sierra for 30 years, if not longer. It's been a very long-running tradition. I believe it was a trim before it was a truck. I know the Cheyenne was, and then I think it became a trim. I don't know. Anyway, they seem to slowly evolved into the fact that they now have the Sierra, and the Sierra is one of the best-selling pickup trucks in history. F-150, Ram 1500, Sierra, Silverado. Those are kind of my go-tos, and I'm hoping to have the Cybertruck in there in the future, but they got to build one and sell it first. So it seems very interesting to me that a company that's probably bigger than General Motors is intentionally using the name Sierra in a vehicle that kind of has a similar vibe. It looks very Land Rover-y. If you look at it, it actually looks very nice. The inside looks nice and fairly straightforward. It is right-hand drive, so I assume it's not coming into the North American market. But I would assume, as a company, you cannot have one of your biggest brands being diluted through almost likeness, I guess, because they are both very boxy, very large, like they're big, premium, look at me, I own the road type vehicles. I'm quite confident that they are going to get some sort of legal trouble or some sort of a name change in the future. At least I'm hoping. I'd hate to see the Sierra get really clam-baked on that one. So they're also coming out with a rumored Tata Nano, which is a two-seater small electric car. It's very much like a smart car. At least that's what I correlated it to when I seen it. I'm a little confused why they don't try to bring some of this stuff to North America, because it seems like it has a niche now. Like when I go through newer subdivisions and they've got their little garages on the back and their driveways are only like 8 feet, and then they've got a full car space inside the garage. It seems perfect to have a car that's only 8 feet. You could park one in, you could park one out. You're only doing 10-15 kilometers a day round trip to work. Gets groceries. A lot of people aren't having kids. They're not doing stuff with friends. We're not road tripping. We're not really doing anything. So it's very interesting to me that these cars are so prevalent and so, I want to use the term kit car, but it's modular. Like they're trying to design one platform to build 9 cars. Why don't they just throw the steering wheel on the other side, set up a dealer network, and distribute it and offer some other products in the market that fill smaller needs or smaller market voids that are just not currently available. Everybody stopped building cars. Everybody stopped building sedans and compacts, and the American market is just bigger, but cities are getting denser and driveways are getting smaller and roads are getting narrower, and everything is shifting polar opposite of one another, and there is companies that offer solutions, but they're not bringing it here. It seems like they're just missing out on a massive portion of the market that would otherwise be quite lucrative. So just my 2 cents on Tata Motors and some of the stuff they've got going on. Some of it seems really good, some of it seems really bad. I guess time will tell and see how it all pans out. Till next time, drive safe, take care, and behave, as always.